our attention. Laura, you may begin.
Mark Twain once said this: courage is resistance to fear, mastery of fear, not absence of fear. Fear is a natural human emotion, and one that's helped us survive for millennia. We've all had that one thing that we felt dread over. Being afraid to do or face something is a natural emotion that a lot of people face. But if we don't do anything about it, then nothing's going to change. So what do? Today, I'm going to tell you about what fear is, how to conquer your fears and why you should, and the benefits of doing so. Fear is one of our basic emotions. Louis Dellegrand from Taking Charge writes, "It is a basic survival mechanism that signals our bodies to respond to danger with a fight or flight response." So basically, fear helped us in the past to circumvent threats such as predators that may have been hunting us while we were out hunting, or dangerous environments like a forest fire, for example. But it's also helped us build situational skills, like analytical skills or reading other people's intentions. Our minds exaggerate our modern day fears because of this instinct. Like, think back to when you were a kid. Maybe you were playing with your bicycle outside and you suddenly crash into your car, or your mom's car. You look at the paint and you see it's completely scuffed. And your first thought is to throw your hands up in the air and say, "My mom is going to kill me." Obviously, that's not true. She's not going to kill you. She's your mom. She loves you. But because our minds were built that way, we tend to exaggerate our fears of consequences in that manner. Fear has helped us survive for millennia, and they will continue to do so even in our modern day, because there are still threats that are out there. Now that I've told you what fear is, I'm going to tell you about why you should conquer those fears that you have. Like I said before, most sources of fear now have lesser consequences. Like, for example, with the hunting, you're not going to get attacked by a lion just for going to H-E-B and for some ground beef. And unless you're a thrill seeker, you're probably not going to be near any dangerous cliff sides anytime soon. No, the worst of our fears comes from the most grueling and brutal situations that society has to offer: social interaction. Now, talking to people can be scary, more so if you have social anxiety. But maybe you're not someone who has social anxiety. Maybe you're just in a new place, in a new country, and they speak another language that you're not familiar with. Well, you're probably thinking to yourself, what if they think I'm weird? What if they think I'm funny? What if I don't fit in? It's perfectly natural to feel that way because, well, we were made to. We are social people. But regardless of how we feel, courage is an important part of everyday life. Bill Abbott from Medium writes, "With much courage, we expand our life abilities and responsibilities. With little courage, each of these suffers." Some examples of courage could be asking your boss or your teacher for help, such as maybe you need some hours rearranged for your work, or maybe you want some extra credit from your teacher. But the big one, overall, that a lot of people struggle with is just simply asking for help. Our fears can also come from non-humans. Do you have a mouse that's scuttering around your home and it suddenly disappears one day and you feel relieved? Well, congratulations. You didn't get rid of it. That mouse is now a mouse family. Or maybe you were too scared to ask your boss for that promotion, and then it went to that guy who's only in his cubicle browsing TikTok and Facebook all day. So those are the consequences of not showing courage and talking to people when you need to. But what are the benefits? So I'm going to tell you about that next. One of the biggest benefits of showing courage is that you are more confident. Christy Hunter R. Scott writes, "Confidence is the byproduct of courage." So if you were to face the same kind of situation that you were scared of again, you would be able to tackle it without less of an issue. Another nice consequence of showing courage is that you gain more knowledge. You know how to deal with that situation better. You can improve relationships. Say, if you talk to a person and show them that you're not afraid to talk to them, it'll build respect and trust. And maybe you'll get material rewards out of it. Maybe you will get that pay raise. There are also situations where it's best to handle things more indirectly. One of these situations would be an abuser. Jenny Splitter writes from Everyday Health, "Confronting the abuser to face that fear might bring you harm and might not bring you any benefit." So in that situation, it would probably be best to go to a family or friend's house to ensure your safety. The thing about fear is that it was made so that we could keep ourselves safe. So if you're ever, God forbid, in a situation like that, it would be best to just get away from that person as fast as you can by any means that you can keep yourself safe, self-perseverance. So in conclusion, today I've told you about what fears are, how to show courage, and the benefits of doing so. I don't want you to just go home having listened to me. I appreciate it, but I actually want you to think about what I'm saying. The next time you face a situation like this, or if you actually have a situation like this in the back of your mind, I want you to go tackle it as soon as you can, maybe even after this class. Nothing will change unless you take that action. Because when you want change in life, the only person who can change it is you.